Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about number 12 St. John's beating number 19 Uconn 68-62. A good win for St. John's. This is a big week for them because they haven't really had any that big of marquee wins. But two big ranked wins this week. They went at home versus Marquette. And they go on the road and beat number 19 Uconn by 6 points. It didn't start off pretty early for the Red Storm. They went down, I believe, 26-12 to start, but they used that full court press. They got back. They kept chipping away. Got back in this game and even had a lead at halftime, 37-35. Uconn, they started off 26-12. They only scored 9 points, I believe, it was the last 9 minutes. And that was kind of a key portion of that game where they scored 9 points in the last 9 minutes. St. John's, just creeped their way back in. And they actually made free throws in this game. Some free throws. Gary Richmond made a few. He had all 12 of his points. Second half went scoreless in the first half, but he had 12 in the second half. He played really well. But the start of the night, I thought, was R.J. Lewis Jr. Hit that dagger shot when it was a 2-point game with about 10 seconds left. I thought Uconn, they just didn't shoot well, and they missed a lot of free throws as well. St. John's' last game, I believe they went 17 of 31 from the free throw line. Tonight they were much better, 12 of 16, but Uconn, I thought they rebounded really well. But against Marquette, they were lucky the shots were falling. They got hot that game. This game, they didn't. 20 of 51 from the floor, 39.2%. Three-pointers, 8 of 29, 27.6%. That's just good defense from St. John's. Some of the turnovers, St. John's, it was really pressuring defensively, but some of the turnovers, they did speed them up. They sped them up as well. There was one turnover where Mahaney tried to get, I believe it's to Terrace Reed in the paint. He was open, but they sped Mahaney up, turned it over. There were just so many bad turnovers. I don't know how many Uconn had in the second half. I think they had, 10 in the first half and 12 in the second half or something like that. So, yeah, 22-7 on turnovers. Uconn only forced 7. They didn't score any points off turnovers. I believe St. John scored 18 points off turnovers, which in this tight of game on the road, St. John's needed to force some turnovers, and they forced 22 of them things. Scored 18 points off of them. It was either 17 or 18, one of the two. So that's really why they won this game. Because I thought Uconn was better. I guess they made 4 more threes, so they shot better from 3. St. John's 4-21, 19.0%. That's not really the strength of this team. As 3-point shooting, really attacking the basket with Gary Richmond, R.J. Lewis Jr. making jump shots, Asia Ford doing his thing in the paint. But this St. John's team is so good defensively, and they have a good offense in Uconn, to 39% from the floor and 62 points and forced 22 turnovers. St. John's, they went 26 of 65, 40.0%. I think they trailed in the second half. They were down by 6 or something, or 5-6 points. Uconn could just never pull away. Even when St. John's just couldn't get anything to fall to start the second half, Uconn they couldn't pull away, and St. John's eventually got to the basket, making some shots like Kadari Richmond, Lewis Jr., Wilcher, 3 got there, and Asia 4 guys in double figures. Kadari Richmond had a really good second half. First half went scoreless, but he actually made some free throws in the second half. That's the only 2 weaknesses of his game are the 3-point shot, because that's not his shot, and the free throws, only 49%. But he shot the free throws well tonight. He ended up with 12 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds for Kadari Richmond. And St. John's is going to be ranked on Monday with a single digit next to its name. They got to be in the top 10 in the rankings. The thing is, yeah, St. John's has a white 3-point shooting team, kind of a thin bench, but man, that defense is gun Kadary Richmond and Luis Jr. Man, fighting down from 14 down, a massive low taper fade, 12-0 run late, and they win both the quad 1 games, and he's going to win Big East Coach of the Year, Mr. Rick Pitino. And that's a heavy Q1 road win. It's either going to be Q1A or Q1B, but still quad 1 win. Luis Jr., 21 points, 7 rebounds. I believe 10 for 21 for R.J. Luis Jr. He hit that dagger jump shot. He had a good game. Star of the night for the St. John's Red Storm. Ejiofor, 11 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds for Ejiofor. And Aaron Scott with 9 points and 5 boards. So 4 guys in double figures. Also had 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds from Davian Smith. And St. John's now 21-3. As for the Uconn Huskies, McNeely, 18 points, 11 rebounds, ended up with a double-double. I believe his first game back from the ankle injury. He didn't play well tonight, really. He really struggled from the three-point line, trying to force shots and just didn't fall. It's just a thing that they got up early, but then they started turning the ball over. They missed free throws. I believe they were 6 of 12 in the first half. They just really struggled from the free throw line and turning the ball over after that hot start. Terrace Reed was really good, man. 12 points, 15 rebounds. Terrace Reed was really good. Solo Ball, 13 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He started off hot, but then St. John's done a really good job on him. Caravan really sucked. 27 minutes, he had 3 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Bad game from Caravan. Jalen Stewart had 9 points early on. I don't think he played any more the rest of the game. Early, Uconn was up 16-3 on the boards, and they won the board battle. 43-33, 13-12 offensive, 30-21 defensive. It's just turnovers that hurt them and points off of them. If you're going to turn the ball over, you can't get the points up off those turnovers. And they did. Samson Johnson, 4 points, 1 assist per rebound. This guy sucks, man. You might as well I would just keep Terrace Reed out there the whole game. Diarra, their point guard, 3 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. He just isn't good, man. He just isn't as good as Tristan Newton. I mean, I know he's not going to be as good as him, but you want him to at least be good. He's just not. 3 points. Aiden Mahaney only played 6 minutes, had 1 assist. He's been atrocious for them, man. I mean, I know he only played 6 minutes, but he hasn't been as big of an impact as I thought he could be for Uconn, and Jaden Ross with 1 rebound. As Uconn drops 16-7, and St. John's now 21-3. 21-3 and 12-1 in their conference. And Uconn's now 16-7, I believe 8-4. But I guess my final thoughts here is St. John's defense is so swarming. They have the number 2 defense in the country. On KenPom for Uconn, it's only a quad 1 loss. It doesn't hurt, but it's disappointing to not be able to pull this one out. Lee McNeely did score 18, but it wasn't efficient. 4-15 from the field, most from the free throw line. St. John's is probably going to be like a 3 seed or 4 seed in the tournament. That was a fun game to watch. Big East games are pretty good. But they'll probably have some quad 1B wins. So yeah, good win for Rick Pitino's squad. Love Rick Pitino. So wish St. John's more success going forward. So Wizard, the job he's done at St. John's in just 2 seasons. He's got a roster of guys who can't really shoot threes and free throws, and 21-3. So yeah, it's really all I gotta say. So yeah, until next time, I'm Malcolm Light. Peace.